But yeah, so this is Winter Mod 3.0. I've played little bits of winter mods, but like I'm not usually a big fan of them. But I thought, you know, it's Christmas, it's the 23rd, the day of recording this. Might be different when you see it on your end. But I thought I'd do something a bit different, you know, play it for a couple of hours, see if it's any good. There's one thing I did change, like it is slightly modified. Well, 2 modifications. Number 1, I'm playing in windowed mode, like borderless full screen, because it just had full screen, like exclusive full screen by default, and I fucking hate that. Number 2 is I disabled the motion blur because it was horrendous. Like every single time you moved the mouse, the whole screen was just blur. Like it was fucking awful. So I got rid of that. I disabled that in like the EMB series INI file thing. It was just like a, you know, turn it off, done. So everything should be fairly normal. But yeah, like original winter mods have been around for like 10 years. This one was updated in 2022, I think. So hopefully it's less horrendous because they're usually pretty horrendous. Like my thing of winter mod is always, it's exactly the same as regular Vice City, but you drive at a 10th of the speed and things break all the time because the game isn't like tested properly based on the snow physics and stuff. So I am hoping that, you know, with 8 years of development, these things might be different now. So maybe we'll see, you know, in 2024, is winter mod actually like fun in my opinion? I don't know. We'll see. It probably has like a bunch of other stuff. It was a massive install. The folder looks horrendous. I'm not going to show you it because I don't want to make you feel sick before we start the stream. But yeah, there's legit, like, it's one of those installations where instead of it all being nicely packed into folders, it's just every single modified file is dumped where the exe is, and there must be 200 files sat in it. It's disgusting. It's gross. But yeah, anyway, let's give it a go. So predictions. I always do this whenever I've played winter mod. It's been years, so most of you probably weren't here. But here's the prediction, okay? So you know how when you start Vice City, Ken drives the Admiral, right? And he drives it into the corner. Every single time that these fucking winter mods happen, what happens is Ken drives and they don't modify Ken's behavior in the cutscene. So he just slides right past the alleyway and gets stuck. I'm predicting that's going to happen because it's a fucking staple at this point. So let's take a look. Ah, insane loading screen. Oh, what is this? This is like super weird. Like even the fonts and stuff are different. Look at Sonny's mouth as well. What is that? All right, let's see. I guarantee you, Ken goes flying. Guaranteed. What did I say?
Cascavel just subscribed.
What did I fucking say? I think he's coming back. Yep, there you go. That was even better than I expected. Clean. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, what is this walking animation? What the fuck? You walk so slowly, but then you look at it's only forwards. You walk like this forwards, but then to the side you walk like this. Well, my mouse isn't stuck in the window as well. I need to get D-input. Hold on. So in order to, if we're not sprinting, we've got to walk, like if we run out of sprint, we've got to walk backwards the whole time. Because yeah, you can't jog forwards. You can jog to the side and backwards, but when you walk, it's like fucking gangster walk. That's funny. Okay, 1 second. Let me get. Oh, I like this. That's cool. That's a feature. I like the transparent thing. That's cool. Anyway, give me 1 second. Let me get D-input. Right. So yeah, where did we get to? Doesn't look particularly modified too much. Just, you know, outfit, physics, and the fact that you can't walk forward. Everybody yaps a bit as well. I think everyone has new outfits. I think some of these peds, these look different. But the peds fucking yap, holy shit. Okay, let's get moving. Yeah, it seems to be fine. But this is like the big thing that I hate is the snow physics. I'm so bad at them. I can't drive with snow physics. I hate it. But I'll do my best. What's with peds yapping on mods? I don't know, but there must be something because everybody does it. You know? Oh, this looks different. I think some of it is retextured. It's hard to tell. I don't really pay attention to textures. The markers look horrendous. And yeah, the mouse is still broken on the cutscenes. There's a plugin that lists PED speech restrictions to match PS2, but on some sites the INI instead of being set to PS2 is default set to unlimited. Right, but that doesn't explain why people don't just change it before releasing their mods. Right? Right? Like, is that just me? I personally would change that so this doesn't happen before I release my mod publicly. Just me? Just me? Anyone? No? Just me? Okay, fair enough. Just me then. What is my my like blip on the radar, by the way? What is that? It's a snowflake. I'm a moving snowflake. Look on the bottom left. I was like, oh, the map looks a bit weird. Like the icons have been redone, they're a bit bigger. I was like, I kind of like it. I'm a moving snowflake. Very strange. Also, the fist icon on the top right. I have many thoughts about that. Also, a big thing with these mods, again, I always say the same thing. People massively increase the distance, but then don't accommodate for the fact that everything pops in. So as you can see, like everything just pops in right in front of you, and it looks really bad. If you're going to increase the like render distance and stuff, make sure that it doesn't just include pop in. Make things actually like fade in, or, you know, render in before they jump and spawn right in front of you. Spawn out of focus, you know, out of vision. And look at this, by the way. So when you don't have a gun, you walk like this. When you do have a gun, you move twice as fast. It's the complete opposite. If you add a gun, you should move slower because you're carrying something heavy. But you literally double in speed by equipping a weapon. All the more reason why this fucking walking animation makes no sense. Also, I really don't like the transparent boxes on the top left, you know, like the help boxes. I hate that. I don't like what the direction that they've gone with the new weapon icons as well. You see at the top right? They're too dark. The whole point of Vice City is like, you know, pink neon kind of UI, right? And they haven't changed that on the left-hand side. You know, with like the health and the money and stuff. That all looks very vibrant. And then the pistol is like really dark, like really dark purpley blue. It just doesn't look right. I usually don't care about aesthetics too much in mods, but you know, this mod is all about aesthetics, right? Like the whole point of this mod is it like gives the game a makeover and makes it look different. So I kind of have to look at the aesthetics. What in the fuck is this? Is this in the original game? Or was this added and just floating? Or was it from the original game and it's retextured? Oh my god, this is so annoying not being able to walk forward on a fucking phone call. But like everything's floating, look. Like what is this? I'm pretty sure these things don't float in the regular game, but I can't verify. I don't remember. I don't look at trees and shit. What in the fuck is that, bro? Like that kind of looks okay. I still don't even like that. But the weird lighting on it looks horrendous. Why are there gaps in the cars? That gets smaller when you get closer. Like, what is that? You never see these in the original game. Like, I'm focusing on the aesthetics so much because this is all, as I said before, all this mod is aesthetics. And it just looks so much worse than the original game. It's the backface culling issue I mentioned earlier. Ah, yes. Of course. The backface culling issue. I should have... You know what? When I saw it, my first thought was, that looks like a back-facing culling issue to me. And it's good to know that my suspicions were correct. It just screams backface culling. You know, it's quite simple, really. If I remember correctly, the PC models have double faces manually, so certain faces show from both sides. PS2 doesn't have that. You can enable calling on PC, but you're only supposed to do so if you also replace the map with the PS2 one, otherwise you get the Z fighting because there are 4 times each face. Holy fucking yapping. So it basically comes down to the same thing again, Rob, is developer changes one thing, but it looks shit unless you do other thing, but they didn't do other things, so therefore it's just a shit change. And this could have been avoided by, you know, doing it correctly. Like, just look at it. Like, look at the ambulance there. Like, the low-res model. And, like, how it just, like, weirdly pops in and then goes into this, like, weird state where the door isn't loaded properly and everything's really dark. And then you get closer to it and then it just sort of phases into existence. It just looks horrible. I hate it. I really hate that. Like, usually you're supposed to have like the LOD model, you know, low level of detail, and then when the closer you get, the better it looks. But it looks worse the closer you get to it in this mod. Same with everything. The closer you get, the worse things look. They like downgrade themselves. It's so strange. I wonder where these mission icons are from on the radar. I recognize them, but I don't know where. I don't think they're custom made for this thing. I really don't like this water texture too, especially when it's like popping in like this with the light. I really don't like this. I think it just looks worse than the original. It feels like they're just changing stuff for the sake of changing it without any like rhyme or reason as to why you would actually change it. Look at this monstrosity of a tree. What in the fuck is that? It looks like they added a tree and then added a second tree sideways and forgot to delete the second tree. Like, what is that? Looks horrendous. What happened to that poor mangled bit of fucking rubbery, man? Are you fucking kidding me? That I was like, is that what I think it is? It is. It's fucking Last Christmas. So they're forced DMCA, man. Fucking sick. Right. I'm gonna mute the fucking thing now. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Implementing forced DMCA when there wasn't anything before. Yeah, I thought it was outside. I was like, there's no way they're actually playing that shit. All right, anybody who's playing bingo, write that down on your card. Forced DMCA. Fun. Like, you're really telling me that this is like a reskin and I'm supposed to think that it looks anything but horrendous. Look at this texture. What is this supposed to be? It literally looks like a load of twigs sideways. Like, this looks like the bottom to me, right? Like, am I going nuts? They're all cut perfectly, as though they're the ground. It just looks so fucking bad, and it's the same on this side. Like, you have one job. Look at this. You have one job. Change the fucking trees to look like winter, you know, themed trees, and this is what you come out with. And you expect me to not fucking, like, you know, criticize that shit. It just looks horrendous. It's so bad. So fucking bad. Let me save. Whoa. I hate this. This is possibly the worst looking save screen I've ever seen in any mod. That is impressive. Holy fucking shit. The yellow text, the thick ass font where it's like barely fucking legible. Oh god, I hate that. But I'm getting nothing. I'm gonna go for like the fixed Landstalker, I guess.
Now I'm warning you. Do you hear me? Just relax.
I don't know what the fuck is up with the car gen, but there's just like nothing on the road. I'm just getting mad unlucky, but like, when do you ever see a BF spawning here and not, you know, list one cars? Would have been better off to do like fucking film studios or something like this, right? This thing is taking so long, and I'm like a third of the way done. I haven't seen a rancher once. I've seen a couple of ranches. I already handed it in though. But that's it. That's the only ones I've seen. I saw one Landstalker, but only once I was in the Landstalker, you know, and had it loaded. I haven't seen it since. Like, why the fuck is a Stinger spawning here, but not a Stallion or an Idaho? Like, what is happening? I haven't seen any cars that I need. Like, what do I do? Do I just drive to the other island and just try and go for the fixed Stallion spawn and just hope that I get something on the way? Like, there's just nothing. Like, I don't know if I'm getting the unluckiest SSA anyone has ever seen. Like, I've never seen no cars like this, ever. Or if the traffic gen is actually fucked. I think that's more likely. I think something has been modified with the traffic gen and it's actually broken it. Because I've never seen no cars like this. Ever. I have never seen Stingers and Sabres driving around, but no Stallions and no Idahos. Like, this is not the right place for Stingers to be spawning. I've never seen a Stinger spawn here in my life. Must be so astronomically rare. Or bugged. Those are the two things that we're going with here. Oh, fuck off, you ran across the road. I don't know, man. I guess we go fix Stallion. You're really telling me this looks like this in the main game? Like, really? Like, if I go to the vanilla game here, there are trees that just stick out like this? I just don't believe you. There's absolutely no way that this looks like this. So it's not just retexturing of this mod. They've actually like added in shit and moved stuff. And it looks awful. It looks atrocious. Blister. As soon as I go over to the other island, a fucking blister spawns. You can't make that shit up. The second I go into a new traffic zone on the other island, a blister spawns immediately. Fucking hell, man. If I see something else, I'm glitching it. I wouldn't usually bother, but it's legit, like, I'm not gonna find it otherwise. If I see an Esperanto, I'm glitching the shit out of that thing. Same with an Idaho. Rancher I don't need, I've already got. I'll go the north way to try and get one last, like, thing for this thing to spawn. For an Idaho or an Esperanto. What is that? That's an Idaho. I'm glitching it. I need to do it with my keyboard because I haven't got my mouse binds. There we go. That's an Idaho locked in. I just need an Esperanto now. Another Idaho. God, what a fucking nightmare this has been. Legit, like 15-minute SSA and I'm halfway through. Any other asset would have been quicker in hindsight, but how could I have known? This would go so poorly. Stallion here would be biblical because it's going to save me driving all the way back, but I don't think it's happening. No. Unless that's one there, I can see like a soft top. Is that a Stallion? No way, right? Oh my god, it is. I'm coming. Wait! Actually, I'll do one even better. I'm just gonna steal it. Because this car is still glitched. I don't want to potentially mess up glitching this thing. I'll just take it. Now all I need is an Esperanto. And I'm done. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, driving a stallion and this fucking mod. So painful. Just accelerating causes the tires to start going. You see what I mean? Like you see the trails on the bottom? Usually that only happens when you start like power sliding. But the stallion, just the second you put your foot down, it starts sliding immediately. Like you're in a permanent state of fucking handbrake turning. God, get me out of that piece of shit. My word. Come on, Esperanto, do it for me. Oh! Ask and you shall receive. Please don't despawn. Please don't despawn. Actually, I don't even need to glitch this thing. My other car's glitched. I can just get them out. Slow down. Are they stopping? They're just ignoring me? I think they're trying to drive away quickly. You can't tell because they're so slow. Let's blew the fucking thing up. Odd how you had to leave the island and come back for the poor car to spawn. Something is seriously wrong with the traffic generation. That doesn't just happen. It's so rare. It's astronomically unlikely that that just happens without some kind of, you know, weird mod, you know, thing going on. What is with the Christmas lights in the snow? You guys see that? What is this? Why are there Christmas LEDs in the water? What is that even supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like the boat, like the lights from somewhere, like from underneath the boat? The fuck? This looks so tacky, man. I don't get it. Christmas spirit, obviously, yeah. Obviously. Gonna get my questcape done, but I'm too shit at combat. Yeah, it's interesting the amount of like bossing you need to do now. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I think I just fucking shat myself. In a snow mod of all things. Ultra Cop denied like that. Oh my god, if I'd have got Ultra Cop to 45 deals, I would have actually cried. Oh my god, I actually shit myself. Oh my god. Bro. That is unbelievable. Unfucking real. What's with these guys' glasses? Well, these guys are fucked. You know how we were talking about like fucked faces before? These guys' glasses. One of them spawns in. Bro, can you guys not? I will cut you up if... Okay. If you don't get out of my way, I will slice you up. Yeah, when I was still on the bike, half of the glasses weren't spawning in. Until you get close. Look, see? The left eye glasses doesn't spawn in. Oh, well, you can't see it anymore because they're all turning away, but... Like, why does it look all so weird depending on how far away you are?
No one to cover your ass now, eh, Tommy? You're going down, you backstabbing prick. Oh, you think so?
Oh, the fucking walking screwed me. I tried to jog over to him to chainsaw him, but I couldn't because of the fucking walking animation, man. What a dumbass change. It just fucks me over one last time before we finish things off. Fuck's sake. Like, any sense of urgency, and Tommy's just like, fucking Mission's on a timer, Sunny's about to come. Shit's blowing up above me, and Tommy's just like, been chilling. People are shooting him in the back. Just chilling, bro. Actually, so cinematic, it's crazy. Bro's in that main character mood, for real. What's up, bros?
You took 15 years from me, Sonny, and now I'm gonna make you pay. You still don't get it, do you? I own you, Tommy. Those 15 years were mine to spend. Get him, boys. He never understood a thing.
Give a chance, Tommy. Alright, before I die. Enough fucking about. Clean. Truly cinema. Truly cinema. All right, overall thoughts about the new Winter Mod 3.0. It's still crap. I'm not at all shocked.
What happened? What does it look like?
I thought it would be aesthetically fine, but you know, mechanically shit. But it wasn't. It was mechanically and aesthetically horrible. All of the textures are horrendous. They're just worse than the original game from 20 years ago. No excuses for the trees being sideways and all that kind of shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Mouse doesn't work because they don't use the input properly or silent patch or anything. Like, yeah.
The guy's an asshole.
The save menu.
I don't think we're gonna be getting any more heat from
No excuses. Untested, unpolished, as usual. But for a Christmas special, we made it work.
Down south now.
Maybe I'll make a half-decent one someday.
Tommy, baby. What are you thinking, me?
I mean, just look at Tommy. Just look at Tommy and his eyes.
Oh, Tommy.
Just look at that shit.
You know, Ken, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful business relationship.
Look at both of them.
Backstabbing two-bit thief, and I'm a convicted
And that's the overall
I know. Ain't it just beautiful?
that's the overall grade. These horrendous faces. Forced DMCA music inside fucking interiors. Just fucking bad. Bad.